There's something really surprising about a healthy relationship. At first, it might actually feel like something is really wrong, especially if you're used to drama, guessing games, or doing all the emotional heavy lifting in the relationship. It can feel really quiet. You might even catch yourself wondering if that spark is missing. But I've learned over the years that a sudden sense of calm doesn't mean the connection is actually bad. It usually means that you aren't being triggered and your old toxic habits are not there anymore. So I used to be really good at spotting the obvious red flags. I knew when a relationship really hurt. I knew when I was giving too much and getting nothing back. But what I totally missed was how I was drawn to the chaos in the relationship just because it felt familiar. I used to think that not knowing where I stood meant the relationship was really deep and passionate. Honestly, letting someone actually support me felt so much scarier than just actually handling things on my own. Our brains are wired to trick us into thinking that familiar pain is actually better than the unfamiliar. Familiarity asks us, does this feel like what I'm actually used to? And compatibility asks, does this person actually support the life and the safety that I want? Those are two completely different questions. Now, feeling calm doesn't mean you should ignore all the problems in the relationship. And just because someone is consistent doesn't mean they're the right person for you. But before you toss out a healthy relationship because it feels boring, I really want you to take a step back. Don't confuse anxiety with real chemistry. When you finally find that safe, loving relationship, you actually get the space to look at yourself. And you might actually realize that you want to beg for reassurance, but you don't actually have to. You might wait for them to let you down, even when they've been perfectly reliable. You might even realize how hard it is just to accept the kindness without even questioning it. Those moments don't mean you're broken. They're just clues that show you exactly what your past issues are and you're still waiting for the next time. Relationship can feel peaceful. I want you now to ask yourself two questions. First, what is actually happening right now based on the facts? Second, what is this situation reminding me of from my past? The first question keeps you in the present moment, and the second helps you realize that your past is doing all the talking. I'm actually going to teach more about this in my workshop live on July 29th. It's called Why You Keep Hitting the Same Wall in Love. We're going to figure out why you keep repeating these patterns over and over again, and you can sign up using the link below. And yes, there will be a replay and also a free cool gift for showing up live. And remember, you don't have to force yourself to suddenly love what is healthy. You just need to understand why you're drawn to the familiar so you can finally make a better choice.